So, the small tidbit for today, kind of a two-parter. Remember when Thanos said that he was inevitable? Obviously, what he meant is, regardless of the timeline, regardless of where they go, he is always going to be the focal point or the center point of all of the timelines, right? Well, our lesson today is change is inevitable. And the harder you fight change, the harder life becomes for you. And it's not that change is ultimately, always a great thing, but change is always necessary. Now, the two parts to this is you've got one where changing your structural integrity or changing the structure of what makes you you. So, the parts of me that I would less likely change, or if I do need to change, would be it would take a little bit more time, but those things are, honesty and loyalty and, my belief in God, or, me being a hopeless romantic. So it would take more to change those things if it made me a bad person or if it made me a less than decent person, right? So those structural changes you want to have, if those change, you need to make sure that those are changing for the right reasons. Those are changing for your self improvement, for the improvement of the people around you, and just all the things that will help to determine a better outcome of life for you. The second part of change is the fixable parts, right? The things that you can change pretty much on a whim, or you can change if, within tomorrow if necessary. And this kind of applies to when I hear people scream, well, that's just who I am, or they scream, I'm old school. And I can totally understand being old school, such as, and the best example of this is Alan Jackson's Small Town Southern Man, having those old school values, or, having a simplistic life, changing those things real small, and I can totally understand that, but it's the I'm old school. I don't want to learn about technology. I'm old school. I don't have a computer while holding a smartphone. And changing all of those small things, such as, you might not like country music now, but maybe in about, a year or two, maybe you've actually taken some time, listened to some country music, and you're like, wow, that's actually what I enjoy now. And you can enjoy country music and you can enjoy rap and everything all at the same time. The changes that you go through on a daily basis, you don't realize you go through. So when you find somebody you really love, or you find somebody you're really interested in, whether they're friends or family, and they start talking about their own interest and you start getting interested in that, you've already changed and you really didn't even know it. But it's all these small little progressive changes that you really want to start to accept if it makes you a better or a more decent person, right? Because the more you allow yourself to really be open to the new things, you don't have to love it, but enjoying those things just because you realized, oh, hey, they make me happy, that's a big part of becoming the best version of yourself and becoming the better you, just because you've now opened yourself up to more things, but more people as well. So hopefully you guys take something, out of this, but hope you guys have a good day. Love you.